Hello, my name's Scott. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review.
It's a kind of magic.
Before we get into today's review, I want to quickly remind you that if you're shopping for some new magic, there are always exclusive discount codes in my video descriptions and the top pinned comment for a variety of magic shops. And if you make a purchase specifically through those links or using my discount code, then that does support my channel and it does help me continue making content. So please do make use of those. You get an exclusive discount and my channel is supported. But in today's review, we're looking at Fast Forward. This is by Victor Sanz and produced by João Miranda Magic. And my TLDR on Fast Forward by Victor Sanz and João Miranda is that this is certainly a genius method for the classic baby gag trick. The method here has streamlined the handling, it's made it more practical, and it's also added an extra layer of magic to it. However, for me to be completely happy with this product and recommend it to you wholly, I do think that one small thing should be adjusted, but overall it's a fantastic product, and congratulations to Victor Sanz for coming up with this method. That's my TLDR on Fast Forward. What is Fast Forward by Victor Sanz? Well, it's the classic baby gag plot. It's a prediction effect, basically where you have a list of celebrities, someone will seemingly freely choose any one of these celebrities and you will have predicted the exact celebrity that they've named because you have a picture of them inside the envelope just here. However, when you pull out, it's a bit of an anticlimax because the picture is of the exact celebrity when they were born, which is not very impressive, is it? So what happens is you take the picture of the baby and it has a fast forward sign on the back of it. You get the spectator to press the fast forward sign a little bit more, fast forward in time a little bit more, and then you have the baby fully grown into the celebrity that has been predicted that the spectator would choose. That is Fast Forward by Victor Sanz, produced by João Miranda. And what do you get when you purchase this for roughly £60 or 70 US dollars? You receive this expertly crafted envelope, which they only say in the instructions is waterproof and also tear resistant. So I can only assume that it's made out of Tyvek, but it's very well made. And then in addition to this envelope, you receive 3 other secret parts which help you to accomplish the trick. And then you will also receive a picture of a baby, a picture of Tom Cruise, a picture of Mr. Beast, and finally a picture of Margot Robbie. These are the 3 predictions that are included, and then you receive approximately 10 minutes of instructions that explain the whole simple process of performing this. And I think that's covered everything that you receive with Fast Forward. How easy is it to perform? Incredibly easy. All of the work is done in front of your audience, it's all self-contained, and it doesn't take any real sleight of hand whatsoever. So this is accessible regardless of your age, regardless of your health, regardless of your dexterity. Probably you could even perform this one-handed, like the late René Lavande, who is one of my all-time favorite magicians. But that's a topic for another time. Right now we're talking about how easy it is to perform Fast Forward, and quite simply, it's very easy to perform. Reset time is also very fast for this. You need just a few short seconds to do something with the names on the envelope, and then you'll need to put one of the pictures back inside the envelope, and then you're ready to go. That's how fast the reset time is for this. There's no flaps or secret compartments or anything like that. As I said, the method is really streamlined, and that allows you to reset this in less than 60 seconds. And the angles are pretty good on this. I do have some reservations about the extreme sides, and there are a few things that they teach on the instructions. For example, bending the edges of the envelope inwards like this to help mask some of the method that could potentially be exposed. And there is a very small chance that you will see a very thin white border if you're at a really bad angle, which I do think is quite unlikely if you take the necessary precautions that are taught in the instructions. And providing you take those precautions, I do think that you can get away with this almost surrounded. You just can't be too close to your spectators, and I'll touch on this in the final thoughts because it's the same important point that I mentioned in the TLDR, and it could be a bit of a sticking point for some of you. That being said, the angles overall are really good on this, and the pocket space is as you would expect. The photo goes inside the envelope, and that's it, really. That's all you have to carry. These are not A4, and they are not A5 either. They're somewhere in between A4 and A5, but this also isn't the kind of trick that you would keep in your pocket either. and you would use it for walk around gigs or anything like that. It's something that you would perform, in my opinion, in a stand-up situation, in a small cabaret, or for something like a dinner party with 10, 20 people at a dinner table, and you're just stood up a few feet away from the table and you're performing it for them. As such, the pocket space for this is literally just the envelope. So that's all you have to worry about in terms of things to carry to your performance. And now my final thoughts. One thing I think here is that I would have liked to have seen this in A4 size. I already perform this. I've been performing this for a long time, not with this method, and I do think this method is simpler, more streamlined, and potentially better than the one that I use, but my routine is slightly different, so it's not a fair comparison. But my one is A4, so it can be seen from further away, and I have performed it on stage numerous times. Whereas in a room of 200 or 300 people, I think some people might struggle, especially if they have poor eyesight, to see who this is. So this is kind of a weird form factor and size that they've produced this in. And as I say, I would like to see them offer an A4 size. The other issue that I have, and I don't know if this is an issue with my unit or if this is more widespread, but the names on the front of the envelope, a couple of them just I don't think would hold up in performance. I currently have the names on 3, 6, and 9 right now, and I do think that some of them are a bit obvious. You can see that something's not quite right on them. And you can see on the Mr. Beast one, because things haven't been placed exactly where they need to be placed, it bubbles up a little bit. And that does give away a little bit of the method, especially if you're performing only 3 or 4 feet away from your audience. So I do have some concerns over how deceptive this would actually be, and I'm pretty sure some people would catch that there's something not quite right with one of these names. And as I say, I don't know if this is just something that's affecting my unit, but for £60 or $70 US, this shouldn't really be an issue, because I do think that's quite expensive. And other than those 2 points, the slight issue that I'm having with the names on the front of the envelope, and then also the fact that, for me, the size of the celebrities are a little bit small for larger stage performances, I think it's great. Also, at joaomiranda.com, they're now offering custom versions of this for $150, because not everyone in the world will know Tom Cruise or Mr. Beast or Margot Robbie. They might not be the most popular celebrities in your country, and some of your audience members might not know them. So I think it's really nice that they're offering a custom version with custom celebrities of whoever you want, but it is $150, which I would consider a professional product and not something that a hobbyist or an everyday magician would get the most out of in terms of their money invested. What I would like to see, however, is a pro version created where it's larger than this. It's A4 size and it's custom made with your own celebrities. Or it could be, if you're doing a corporate show, it could be the CEO, the CFO, and just some of the directors, something like that. And you could have names of people specifically for that company, which I think would just be incredible. Joao, Victor, if you're watching this review, that would be a lovely option for professional gigging magicians. That's about all I have to say on Fast Forward. As I said in a TLDR, it's really good method, and it's a really good, well-made prop, with only a couple of concerns about the quality of the names on the front of the envelope and also the size of the pictures of the celebrities. That's it. If you like the trick, you'll really enjoy it. Could you spend £60 or $70 better on something else like a book? Probably. But as I said, if you like this, then it's well made and it works really well. That's everything for this review. If you have any questions about Fast Forward, leave it in a comment below and I'll try to get back to you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.